This true ghost story starts with this. Last year I was in my mother's basement and I found this lockbox and I was curious. I opened it up and inside of it were some old films and old pictures and this. And I asked my mom what it was. She had no idea other than it was her father's. That would have been my grandfather's and he died in 1984. So I tried to hold this up to the light and look at it and I couldn't really see what the images were. And I said, I'm going to take this back to California and see if I can have pictures made from it. So I took it to a place called the Dark Room. They said they couldn't guarantee anything because this was so old and brittle, but they would try to scan it and make some photos. Well, a week later they called me and they said, hey, your photos turned out great, come down and pick them up. So I raced down there and sure enough, here's the photos. And I'm looking at these images and I can tell that these are from the 1940s. So I'm looking at these pictures in the car and I'm just full of excitement and gratitude, and I call my mother and I explain to her the pictures. I text her a few pictures and I'm just sharing them with her, and I say goodbye and I put on Spotify and I'm hearing the lyrics of the song, and it's saying, you took me out of the dark into the light. And I'm like, wow, what a coincidence. I just took this from a store called the Dark Room into the light, and I'm looking at them, and I took this from a lockbox and I have it out into the light, and I'm just kind of like enjoying the coincidence. And then I look at the song name and it's called Another Light, but the artist's name is Cyril, which was my grandfather's middle name. So then I start getting kind of goosebumps and an overwhelming sense of a presence next to me. Out of the side of my eye, I see an electrical sparkle, if you will, and the shape of an arm reaching out alongside me. And then I hear, you don't have to worry about that. Clear as crystal. And I knew that was my grandfather's voice and my grandfather's spirit next to me, reassuring me that something I had been worrying about in my personal life, I didn't need to worry about it. It was never going to manifest. I couldn't look over. I was so overwhelmed with this sense that I was being visited by my grandfather. I didn't want it to end. I wanted to talk to him, but then it was gone. He was gone. I got the message, and it was amazing. And that was a real ghost story. If you've ever been visited by ghosts or spirits, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you.
I got my dog's stamp of approval. Another job done. No fuss.
Thanks for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell.